on Maximal Beings, it's Doc Mok here with MaximalBeing.com. After a day of being cooped up in a mask, I'm ready to talk to you fine people about being hangry for decades. Do us a favor, just go ahead and hit the thumbs up down below. Go ahead and subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you have any questions, we created a speak pipe on MaximalBeing.com/contact. Feel free to leave us a message or some questions. Happy to answer them on air. So let's dive on into this week's Journal Club. So leptin and ghrelin, ghrelin and leptin. These are two hormones that control your satiety and your hunger. When you're hungry, it's ghrelin that's telling you, give me food, get that food in here. When you're full, leptin is the hormone that's telling you that you are satiated, that you don't need any more food. Now there's another player in this story, and that is insulin. Insulin, think of it like that peer pressuring friend that's high all the time when you're growing up. Insulin and leptin are constantly at a battle. And so if leptin stays its ground and says, I'm not a chicken, you're a turkey, it will be able to stop insulin in its path. However, if it gives in to peer pressure, your insulin levels are gonna remain high and leptin levels aren't gonna go up, and you're always going to be hungry. Many of you may have felt this way for years. You may have felt hungry, you've tried diets, you've tried this diet, low carb, low fat, low calorie, low protein. Things work for a while, but you end up yo-yoing back to where you came from. Then you're left feeling down about yourself, and the cycle repeats. Where do we turn for a lot of our information? Well, we go to the interweb and we go and read a blog or somebody's website who has probably some personal experience but may not really know all of the research behind what they're talking about. And you then are inundated with pictures of people that have six-pack abs and they're just downing donuts, and it's great to have a donut every now and then, but the two may not be correlated with one another. I'm not saying don't have donuts, but just know that you're not seeing the whole picture. You're not seeing that dedication that athlete is putting to their physique for years and years and years to get to where they need to get to. So is it just genetics? Is it metabolism that's broken? Have you yo-yo dieted so much that you can't fix anything? Honestly, the secret may be that you're not eating enough food. If you're hungry, you're probably just craving nutrition. In America, we have a really interesting conundrum, and that's that we have people that are obese, but they're lacking vital nutrients, so they're malnourished in a sense. And that's because of the stuff that we eat. We eat all this processed garbage, which is loaded with sugar and loaded with trans fats, and these things may give you a temporary fix of feeling full, but the next thing you know, those calories are gone, stored as fat, and you're left feeling hungry again. It dysregulates that leptin, ghrelin, insulin mojo that we talked about a little bit ago. So how do you make the changes? You can actually eat more food, and you probably need to eat more food in order to meet your training goals. And the difference is time to get to the body composition that you need to, and switching the quantity model, eating less to eating more, but changing quality, right? So you want to eat more quality foods. By that I mean foods that come from earth, come from nature. If it looks like a biochemistry experiment, you can't pronounce what it's made of, or you need a PhD to be able to determine the structure, don't put it in your body. But if it's a carrot, eat a carrot. If you have any other questions regarding being hungry for years, or you want us to make a custom nutrition plan that is sustainable for you, go ahead and reach out to us at team@maximalbeing.com, or head over to maximalbeing.com/shop, and you can purchase one of our nutrition plans. We'd be happy to work with you. We've had a lot of success both with ourselves and some clients. Me personally, I used to run 8 miles every other day. I was eating 1,200 calories because that was the conventional knowledge that we learned in medical school, and I wasn't getting anywhere. And it wasn't until I had some advice from a wonderful friend who told me that you can actually eat more food and reach the goals. So I switched to lifting heavy things. I still do high intensity interval training, but I eat about 2,800 to 3,200 calories a day. I eat when I'm hungry. I eat good food. I feel like I'm in the best shape that I've ever been in my life, and I'm gonna continue these habits. These are sustainable habits throughout life. So I'm happy to share the philosophy with you. Again, just go ahead and reach out to us. That about sums up our talk on being hangry for years. If you want to check out the full article, it's going to be over at maximalbeing.com/learn. We have many articles about macronutrition, diet, anything that you could want regarding that field. You can always reach out to us. And as usual, this is Doc Mok, and I'm here to optimize your pathway to wellness.